I have always been a person that loved to travel. It's in my nature. I'm my father's son. We travel. Travel is fun. Before COVID, I had my own travel company. Been in a travel network marketing company. As they said in the travel network marketing niche, sell travel. Why? It's sexy. With that being said, you got places that people go, black and white, to get their rocks off. And that's okay. As long as you're not fucking with no children. This is Rails Rants episode 1. We're starting back over. This episode, we're going to call it Stop Making It Hard for Black Men to Travel. In the internet news, Facebook, travel groups, TikTok memes, there's been a whole bunch of videos about dudes going to places like Brazil and Costa Rica, Colombia, Dominican Republic to get up with females. And the backlash of it is really kind of one-sided, really kind of hypocritical, really kind of anytime a man, especially a black man, finds something that makes him happy, that's not hurting anyone else, there's a problem. We live in a culture where the black woman has been trained to say that she doesn't need a black man and will be only submissive to any other culture that is outside of her own culture. Even if it means her dealing with another female, she will not be submissive to a black man, and a black man always has to step up. So what men have been doing is pretty much going to different countries and looking for love in all the wrong or right places, which is their business. But with that being said, you have the internet. And when you have the internet, you have people that don't know how to keep it in pocket. Meaning certain shit you need to just keep off the internet. Now, you literally have dudes that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars off of promoting prostitution in these countries, Dominican Republic especially, Colombia. They're trying to get to Brazil. Who's right, who's wrong? Who's to say who's right and who's wrong? But like I said, the name of this video is Stop Making It Hard for Black Men to Travel. Because at the end of the day, everyone, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, a midget, a gimp, everyone travels for their own personal purpose. You might travel for rest and relaxation. You might travel to go get your rocks off. You might travel because you have a YouTube channel that's about travel. But whatever you travel for, that's your business. And it seems like when it comes to black men traveling, there's a certain sector of black men that are creating content that is in the niche of sex tourism or mongering. And that's getting in the way with the black men that have niches of just strictly travel. There's a big difference. At the end of the day, I don't see how we can have, and I'm getting all of this information from Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram posts, and I'm reading the comments, and it's like women are saying, well, men been doing this, and they going over here to fuck with $20 hookers and this, that, and the third. If they doing that, that's their business. Because at the end of the day, last year in July, almost a year to the date, when I was in Jamaica, I seen a lot of black women doing the same thing. But men are different from women. It's like a woman could be cheating for 30 years. A man will never know. A man could be cheating for 30 minutes, and a woman and the dude will leave receipts and a trail of cookie crumbs right back to the daggone woman he was cheating with. Saying that to say that a lot of shit just need to be left off the fucking internet. If you go into these third world countries to go fuck with hookers, that's your business. Keep the shit off the internet. People want to be famous. People want their 5 minutes of fame. People want to monetize. People want to have travel channels, travel niches, and monetize it. But they're not monetizing travel. They're monetizing prostitution. And that's a big problem. Like there's a very well-established YouTuber. His name is Ace Live. And he has a lot of content that was in Colombia. And I think when like the pandemic hit, he was in Colombia doing a lot of good content. There's another one. He's an African dude or Nigerian. I am Mara or something. These dudes would be like, and it's funny because I checked one of these dudes on the travel group. These dudes, Ace Live was like, yo, if you watch videos that promote sex tourism, unsubscribe to my channel. At the same time, this is the same dude that would have thumbnails with half-naked women from the indigenous population that he's visiting. I Am Mara would do the same thing and say, yo, be a real man, get a girl the right way. You don't have to pay for pussy. But at the same time, these dudes would have thumbnails of women that are half naked with their asses out, fat asses, pretty women, to clickbait people to come in. And that's a lot how they got their first 1,000 subscribers and started getting monetized and shit like that. So it's very hypocritical in the whole genre. Like I would respect somebody that is literally just a travel channel that talks about travel and adds value rather than a dude that's just making videos talking about how much is pussy, how not to get robbed, how much is this and how much is that. That's if you type in Dominican Republic, especially a spot called Sosua, the cat's out the bag. Let's just be serious. If you type that shit in, that's all that's going to come up. And you know what the funny thing is? 99.9% of the content creators that you will see when that keyword is put up there are black. So of course you're going to have backlash from black women trying to shame black men for going to these countries and dealing with something that's not a black woman. But at the same time, a lot of these women don't want to deal with black men. Or black men need to bring this to the table and that to the table and this to the table and that to the table. Let's just get the cat out the bag. You can't be mad at a black man for going to another country to fuck with women that want to fuck with him because he has money. And at the same time, you mad at him, but you don't want him. But let's keep it a buck, even a little bit more. It's whores in daggone America. It's whores in a strip club. It's whores at any daggone Holiday Inn or Red Roof Inn or one of them cheap ass hotels. It's whores all over the world. What's the difference? But at the same time, why do you care? Why do people care about things that don't affect them? If white women felt the urge to not deal with white men and only deal with Hispanic males, how would that affect me? One, and why would I give a fuck? Two, you see what I'm saying? If white women said, I don't like white men and I don't like black men, I only like Mexican men. How does that, unless I'm trying to get me a white woman, how the fuck does that affect me? A lot of stuff doesn't affect people, but at the same time, a lot of people are putting their names and faces out there to try to create content and try to niche prostitution, not making travel a niche. They're making prostitution a niche. There's a guy, and the funny thing is, I met this guy on vacation at the airport in Atlanta. I think his name is Hesh or Resh or some shit like that. He's another guy that's now he's getting a little bit famous on TikTok, and TikTok will get you real famous real quick because it's quick videos. And he's knocking black women in America. At the end of the day, a lot of black women aren't worried about niggas going to Brazil, but you're trying to niche it and you're knocking them. Do you? Don't worry about them. Do you? If I got a whole bunch of people that don't like me, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But I'm not going to try to monetize that and at the same time shit on my black sisters. Are all black women daggone the same? No. Or there's a stigma of people in the travel community. They use the words pookies and ray-rays and matrix bitches that was created from the late Charles Tyler. At the end of the day, a lot of these dudes look weird, and it seems like, you know what? You can't get a woman in the States, so you feel scorned. A lot of these dudes don't know how to talk to people in general. A lot of these dudes are dudes that are introverts and don't know how to talk to people. So the same women that they're online bashing are the ones that they never really got rejected from. They just ain't have the balls to talk to. At the end of the day, if you're a man, you control what you want, what you do, and how you do it, and how you receive it. Nobody's in control of doing that shit for you. I wouldn't give a fuck if you married, single, an only child, an orphan. A lot of these men have not been trained on how to be men. That's why a lot of these women and a lot of these men are very threatened by Kevin Samuels, because he's coaching people how to be men, how to stand up for themselves, how to hold people accountable. If you ride the bus, why the fuck do you think you deserve somebody that drives a Benz? But getting back to this travel shit, you got a lot of dudes doing whatever the fuck they doing. That's their business. But now you got dudes that got a little whiff of prostitute pussy and they're putting it on TikTok. And then you got dudes that out here that are hating and saying, we call those the simps. There's a light-skinned dude with freckles. He's a simp. I asked a question on one of his viral posts. He blocked me, and somebody else tried to get my daggone, they tried to report my Facebook, such and such. Why are you holding these men accountable? You don't hold women accountable when they go on cruises. You don't hold women accountable when they go to daggone Jamaica, Aruba, Turks and Caicos. But you want to throw men under the bus to get the favor of these women because you're trying to niche up and make money. So if your whole daggone thing is, I need to make money by getting the favor of women at the same time shitting on black men, you a sucker. And I say it to your fucking face, you a goddamn sucker. I spit on your shoes. And that's the problem we got today. At the end of the day, I will play devil's advocate. I will be biased. You got good black women out here. I got one. A lot of these dudes talk about, oh, you need a submissive woman that such and such cooks and clean and boom, 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 boom. You have that in America. At the same time, take your ass to Brazil, take your ass to DR, take your ass to Colombia, take your ass anywhere in Central America, South America, North America, East America, West America, with no fucking money in your pocket. We gonna see the caliber of people that you are able to fuck, be with, or that will be around you. Take that money out of that daggone equation. We're gonna see who loves you and who don't. We're gonna see, and that shit gonna happen real fast. And I can't shit on all black women, because it's funny, the last 3-4 jobs that I had, it's been a black woman that helped me get paper, helped me get overtime, helped me put money on my plate so I can travel. So I really can't shit. It's just certain dudes have had bad experiences with the women that they're with. And they're like the scorned women that they fucking talk about. How a woman to be scorned and be on some Tyler Perry shit. And all black men ain't shit. Men doing the same shit. Focus on what you want. Don't worry about what's going on the outside. It don't matter. It don't affect you. But when you start putting shit on the internet and little trending topics want to go viral, don't make it hard for the niggas that got girlfriends and the niggas that's married when they want to travel to these spots, and then they woman gotta fucking question them and raise a blind eye and put an eyebrow up because you niggas want to go out there, fuck with these hoes, which is your right, but then you want to put the shit on the internet and make it hot for everybody else. Rails Rants Reloaded. If you can, like, subscribe, and share. If you really want to subscribe to a travel channel, I would subscribe to Passport Kings. He don't talk about pussy. He really travels. He's not a mongering channel. He's a travel channel. And this is what people have to start separating the two. A lot of these channels are mongering channels, meaning sex tourism channels, not travel channels. Big difference. Rails Rants Reloaded. If you can, like, subscribe, and share. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.